Is your new Samsung Galaxy S25 not working correctly on AT&T? You're not alone. Since its release in January 2026, the Galaxy 25 has faced compatibility issues with AT&T's network, including inconsistent 5G connectivity, dropped calls, and slow data speeds, especially on AT&T's 2.5 GHz mid-band spectrum. Let's break down why this is happening. The core issue lies in carrier-specific firmware optimization. Modern smartphones like the Galaxy S25 use powerful processors that support multiple 5G frequency bands, but the firmware must be precisely tuned for each carrier's unique network configuration. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor can handle various 5G bands, but without proper firmware tuning, performance suffers on networks with different frequency allocations. Each carrier uses different 5G bands. AT&T relies heavily on mid-band spectrum around 2.5 GHz, while Verizon and T-Mobile use different configurations including C-band at 3.7 GHz. The initial Galaxy S25 firmware appears optimized for Verizon and T-Mobile's bands, delivering strong performance there. Watch how network speeds change when we simulate different carrier optimizations. On AT&T networks, the same phone shows significantly reduced speeds due to inadequate firmware optimization for their specific 5G band configurations. AT&T's spectrum allocation, including their retirement of 4G bands for 5G deployment, requires specific modem tuning that the initial firmware lacks, causing connectivity issues. AT&T uses a mix of 5G frequency bands to provide different levels of coverage and speed across their network. Low-band frequencies like 600 MHz offer the widest coverage, reaching up to 4 miles from a cell tower, but with lower data speeds. Mid-band at 2.5 GHz provides a good balance, offering faster speeds over moderate distances. High-band millimeter wave frequencies deliver ultra-fast speeds, but only in very limited areas close to towers. AT&T combines these bands to provide nationwide 5G coverage with faster speeds available in urban areas. The Galaxy S25's modem must be properly calibrated to handle transitions between 4G LTE and these different 5G bands without interference. Without proper calibration, users experience problems like dropped calls and slow data speeds. Samsung released a software update version S25.UL1 in February 2026 to address these compatibility issues with AT&T's network. Early feedback showed a resolution rate around 70% for the connectivity problems. However, a significant portion of users, about 15 to 20%, continue to experience problems, especially in urban areas with dense AT&T spectrum like New York and Los Angeles. Keep checking for new updates to ensure the best network performance. AT&T and Samsung are actively working together to resolve the remaining issues. They are conducting joint testing to identify the specific causes of the continued problems. A full fix is expected by April 2026. This collaboration is crucial for ensuring optimal performance of the Galaxy S25 on AT&T's network. This isn't the first time Samsung has faced such issues. The Galaxy S24 also had mid-band 5G problems on Verizon at launch in 2024. Similar to the current S25 issues, users experienced inconsistent connectivity and slow speeds on Verizon's mid-band spectrum. The coverage map shows where these issues were most prominent, particularly in urban areas with dense Verizon network usage. These issues were resolved with a patch 6 weeks later, restoring normal network performance. This highlights the complexity of ensuring compatibility across different carrier networks and the importance of thorough testing before launch. Many users have reported connectivity issues with the Galaxy S25 on AT&T's network through online forums like Reddit's r/AT and r/Galaxy S25 threads. These user reports highlight real-world experiences with dropped calls, inconsistent 5G connectivity, and slow data speeds. Experts at AT&T suggest that rushed global launches, prioritizing European markets like Vodafone over US carriers, contribute to these compatibility problems. Analyst Daniel Nenny notes that Samsung often focuses on European networks first, leaving US carrier optimizations incomplete at launch. OpenSignal reports show AT&T's 5G availability is high at 92% nationwide, but speeds are significantly lower on affected Galaxy S25 devices, reaching only 150 Mbps compared to 400 Mbps on compatible phones. The trend is shifting towards carrier-agnostic devices, but challenges remain, especially with standalone 5G networks. The future may involve AI-driven firmware updates for real-time network adaptations. Also, increased emphasis on Open RAN standards could standardize compatibility. By 2028, experts predict 80% of new phones will have preloaded carrier-specific profiles. Keep an eye out for further developments as 6G emerges.